Hi everybody, it's been a long time since last time I did a video blog, and as you can see you've joined me just before the Attleborough Queens and Besthorpe ward by-election, and what we're looking to do is vote Phil Spiby in as our local Labour councillor. Now at the moment, as you know by switching on the TV all the while, we're right in the middle of the American build-up, the American primaries they call them, so just not to be let down by that. I too have got my rosette. Don't focus in on that too much because that isn't the real one, it's just a prop. And ticker tape, you like ticker tape? There's my ticker tape. To be fair, I have got quite a large amount of holes for my hole puncher, but it's me that's got to do the vacuuming, so we won't be doing any more of that. I'm going to call him Phil Spiby because I don't know his last name, and he is our local Labour councillor candidate. So the date of the election is Thursday the 5th of May 2016. So if you live in the Attleborough Queens and Besthorpe ward, you are going to be able to vote for him. Phil has lived in Attleborough for over 18 years and his home is in Besthorpe, part of our ward. He's ideally situated to represent us. Now I can speak quite confidently because I live in Besthorpe and I also actually work in Besthorpe. I'm part of the Labour Party, so I want to vote for Phil. And I'd like you to do that too. Now, previous elections, not very good turnout. Turnout means how many people have actually voted compared to the amount of people that are able to vote. So this time round, we're trying to beat a staggering 16.8%. So we want more than 16.8% of the population of Queens and Besthorpe ward to vote in this election. But above all, we want the majority of those people to vote for Phil. Quite simple really. Okay, so Phil has brought his family up in the town and he says he has benefited from the Attleborough schools his children went to, the GP surgeries and the pleasant atmosphere of the town. It's been a rare place where shopkeepers know their customers and everyone has a smile, including me. I do like to smile. He has seen changes happening in the town and those planned and wants to put something back. He joined the Labour Party because he thinks politics is about people. It's a duty of society to care for the elderly, have decent health service and educate our children, not just to do these things if someone can make a quick buck from them. Okay, Phil. Phil says Attleborough and Besthorpe are two of the better places to live. Let's keep it that way and make it even better. Phil works as a sustainability advisor to the electricity distribution network, reducing their carbon footprint, working with wildlife trusts and running their community volunteering. We need to look at the long-term consequences of our actions, not the short-term gains, says Phil. John Williams, long-time Attleborough resident and a former constituency chairman, says Phil will be a valuable new voice on Brecon Council, and as a long-standing resident I know he will stand up for the town. The election has been caused by the resignation of the Conservative councillor elected to represent this ward. Phil has 7 promises. So these are the promises that he is pledging to you, and if you want to vote for him, then put your X against his name on Thursday the 5th of May 2016. So here we go. So at number 7 he says, I will listen and talk to you and together we will make Attleborough a better place. At number 6, I will back parents continuing to have a say as governors in their schools against top-down imposition from the government. At 5, we should examine a parking time limit in town and also a scheme of permits so essential users such as shop staff can park long term. At 4, if the appropriate infrastructure was in place, we could look at ways of keeping heavy lorries and HGVs out of the town centre. At 3, I will ask for traffic and parking to be reviewed in the town, which needs to cope with any expansion. At 2, I will actively oppose inappropriate and overdevelopment of Attleborough. I will hold the planning authorities and others to account and make sure we have the appropriate infrastructure required, such as highways, schools, medical and leisure facilities. And eventually at 1, I will represent the community and strive to uphold your views, interests and concerns. So on Thursday the 5th of May 2016, put your X alongside Phil Spiby's name for Brecon District Council's Attleborough Queens and Besthorpe ward by-election. Let's have some more ticker tape. quite simple really. Okay, so Phil has brought his family up in the town and he says he has benefited from the Attleborough schools his children went to, the GP surgeries and the pleasant atmosphere of the town. Phil works as a... Oh, these are really big words. Phil works as a... I'm going to keep saying sustainability. Phil works as a sustainability. Phil says no he doesn't. Phil works as a sustainability advisor to the electricity distribution network, reducing their carbon footprint, working with wildlife trusts and running their community volunteering. Gains, says Phil. John Williams, long-time Attleborough resident and former Conservative chairman, got that a little bit wrong. John Williams, long-time Attleborough resident and a former constituency chairman, says Phil will be a valuable new voice on Breckland Council, and as a long-standing resident, I know he will stand up for the town.